have exciting news. So the website is slowly but surely inching its way to completion, which means Vesta is that much closer to opening. And as such, I wanted to give you a little idea of where we're headed next and how you can help if you would be so kind, because that is the one thing we are waiting on, is help and support from the community. So we are actually launching a fundraiser, a community fundraiser, to raise the funds that we need for at least our first 3 months. This fundraiser is going to be for $20,000 to be able to open up our doors and hire our first practitioners, hopefully our first 6 practitioners, and also be able to hire the marketing team that has actually been helping me the last few months for free, and they deserve to be paid. So basically this money is for operating costs. It's for everything that we are going to incur in actually bringing Vesta to life. So we need your help. Just a couple reminders why we are doing it this way. Vesta will not be eligible for any grants or funding of any kind really for the next year or more. And even if we are eligible, that process is very, very long. And if we're being completely honest, that process and the opportunities are actually kind of a nightmare. The qualifications are insane. The competition is insane because you think about all the funding that has to go to all of these nonprofits, and they want to see proof of impact. And that's a double-edged sword for a startup like Vesta, because we haven't had any impact yet because we haven't received the money to be able to do programming to have the impact. But they don't want to give you the money until they see that you've had impact. So it's kind of like you're tied, you're kind of stuck, you can't do either. So realistically, we've realized that this is going to be a community funded nonprofit, at least for the first year or more, and we're excited to be able to do it this way. I think it'll be filled with much more love, much less stress, and we'll see where it goes. The other thing I wanted to mention and just remind you that Vesta Village is a fiscally sponsored nonprofit, and we're fiscally sponsored under Creative Visions. So when you go to the fundraising page, you're going to go to a fundraising page that is going to say Vesta Village is going to be our fundraising page, but it's going to be hosted by Creative Visions Foundation, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. So the benefit of this is that your donation, whether it is individual, it's corporate, if you have a family foundation, this is all tax deductible. So yay for you. That is our agreement. And so just so you know, when you go there, it is going to Vesta Village, it is going to us. It just has to take a little bit of a different route to do it this way. We're hoping to have our first practitioner workshops up and available by like the middle of June. It might be a long shot. We don't know. We're going to see how the fundraiser goes, because that's going to determine whether or not we can hire the practitioners. And we'll keep you posted from there. But please head to the link in the bio. You can comment here. You can send me a message if you want the link to the donation page. We are so grateful for any denomination, anywhere from a penny up to $1 million or more. You know, we don't care. We're just grateful for everything. Collectively, it makes the big